Frances Tiafoe has become one of the most recognizable American tennis players of his generation. Known for his energy, powerful game, and huge personality on court, he has reached the world's top 10 and produced some of his biggest moments at the US Open. But during many of those matches, cameras have repeatedly focused on the same woman in his player box, Ayan Broomfield. To casual fans, Ayan may simply look like Frances Tiafoe's longtime girlfriend, but her story is much more interesting. She is a former competitive tennis player, an NCAA champion, a model and content creator, and she even worked on the Hollywood film King Richard. Most importantly, she has been beside Frances for more than a decade, long before he became one of the biggest names in American tennis. Ayan Broomfield was born in Ontario, Canada in 1997. Tennis was a major part of her life from a young age. She later moved into college tennis in the United States, first playing for Clemson University and then transferring to UCLA. In 2019, Broomfield and Gabby Andrews won the NCAA Division I Women's Doubles Championship. That achievement proved Ayan did not understand tennis only because of Frances. She had lived the same training routines, pressure, travel, and competition herself. She also played professional events and earned a WTA ranking. That shared tennis background matters in their relationship. Ayan does not watch Frances only as a supportive partner. She understands the sport from the inside. She knows what it means to prepare for matches, deal with losses, and live with constant travel. Their connection began when they were both very young. Frances has said he first met Ayan in person when he was around 15 years old. Their relationship officially began on September 8, 2015. Frances was only 17 and was just starting his professional career. There was no top 10 ranking, no deep US Open runs, and no worldwide fame. Ayan was there before all of that. For Frances, that history is part of what makes Ayan different from someone who entered his life after the success arrived. She knew him when he was still trying to build a career, and she has seen both the breakthroughs and the frustrating periods when progress was much slower. The first years were not always easy. Both had their own tennis and education schedules, and for long periods, they had to make a long-distance relationship work. Ayan was studying and competing in college tennis, while Frances was traveling from tournament to tournament, trying to establish himself on the professional tour. By 2018, they were becoming more public about their relationship on social media. Ayan shared a Valentine's Day post with Frances, and fans gradually began seeing her more often at his tournaments. But Ayan was still building her own story. One of the most unusual chapters came through Hollywood. In 2021, she worked on King Richard, the film about Richard Williams and the rise of Venus and Serena Williams. Ayan served as a tennis double for actress Sanaya Sidney, who played Venus Williams. Because Ayan had a real tennis background, she could perform authentic tennis movements for scenes in the movie. She later attended the King Richard premiere with Frances. It was a unique moment. Ayan had gone from competitive tennis to a major Hollywood production, while Frances was building his career on the ATP Tour. Then came one of the defining years of Frances Tiafoe's career. At the 2022 US Open, he defeated Rafael Nadal and reached the semifinals. It was the kind of tournament that changed the way the tennis world looked at him. Ayan was there through that rise, and she later spoke about how memorable it was to see what the victory over Nadal meant to Frances. Their relationship also produced some lighter and more personal moments. In 2023, Frances was playing the tournament in Houston. He believed Ayan was in Los Angeles and did not expect to see her. Instead, she secretly traveled to Houston to surprise him. Frances noticed her during the match. After winning the title, he thanked her publicly. It became one of the sweetest moments fans had seen between them, because it showed that even after years together, they could still surprise each other. The same year brought another major milestone. Frances entered the ATP Top 10 for the first time. Ayan celebrated by looking back at old moments from his career. Frances responded with a message explaining why their relationship means so much to him. He said she had been there through the good times, the bad times, and the periods when nothing seemed to be moving forward. As Frances became more successful, Ayan began traveling with him more regularly. Fans started seeing her at Grand Slams, ATP tournaments, and events away from the court. She developed her own following as a model, creator, and fashion personality, while maintaining a strong connection with tennis. She also created the Ayan Broomfield Foundation, using her platform and travel to support community and charitable initiatives. The fact that Ayan once played at a high level also creates a funny dynamic between them. Frances has joked that he does not particularly enjoy practicing with her because Ayan wants to compete. Instead of casually hitting balls, she wants to play points and try to beat him. But Frances has also explained that Ayan brings something much more important to his life. In 2026, he spoke about how valuable it is to have a strong partner who keeps him grounded. He said, "There are times when Ayan believes in him even more than he believes in himself." Ayan, meanwhile, has described Frances as her life partner and has spoken openly about the ups and downs they have experienced together. They are also very different personalities. Frances is known for being energetic, emotional, and playful, while Ayan has described herself as more serious. Those differences seem to balance the relationship, and after more than 10 years together, one question naturally comes up. Are Frances Tiafoe and Ayan Broomfield engaged? As of 2026, there has been no confirmed public announcement of an engagement. Recent profiles still describe Ayan as Frances's girlfriend or longtime partner. She has used the phrase life partner, but there is no verified proposal or wedding announcement. For Frances, Ayan has been present through almost every important stage of his adult life. She was there when he was a teenager, trying to establish himself as a professional player. She watched him climb the rankings, break into the top 10, and produce unforgettable nights at the US Open. For Ayan, Frances was also there while she built her own path, through college tennis, an NCAA championship, King Richard, fashion, content creation, and her foundation. That may be why fans continue to be interested in them. Their story is not simply about a famous athlete and the woman sitting in his box. It is about two young tennis players who met before either of them knew exactly where life would take them. More than a decade later, Frances Tiafoe is playing on some of the biggest courts in the world, and Ayan Broomfield is still one of the familiar faces watching from the stands. She was there before the top 10 ranking, before the biggest wins, and before the fame. And after all those years, she is still beside him. Not only as Frances Tiafoe's girlfriend, but as someone who has shared almost the entire journey with him.